please, before we continue tonight, I'm going to bring on stage one more time our invited guest from Houston, Texas, MCPC. My friend, if you touch any money there, MCPC, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh boy, Akwa Ibom women. Oh, wow. Jesus. Now I know where if you marry a Akwa Ibom woman, you cannot walk straight as a man. You have to walk like this. Very dangerous people. Jesus. If you're a man here, you go to Akwa Ibom, you will not come back home. By the time they're done with you, you'll be walking like this. These people, you cannot marry an Akwa Ibom woman at divorce because they will so take care of you, you cannot go anywhere. Put your hands together for them one more time, ladies and gentlemen. I see what Oga one side, they lick lip. When they're shaking at you, they lick. If my wife catch you, I saw one guy, they lick lips. You know, it's only in this Canada that a man will pay mortgage. You misbehave, you go and sleep in the garage. It is all good. People complain that we men from South, we are not romantic. We don't know how to open doors of cars for our wives. When we go to an event, only the Americans, only the Canadians knows how to open doors for their wife. Ladies and gentlemen, when I arrived a few hours ago or a few minutes ago outside, I saw one of our fathers sitting on this side. This man opened the door of the car for the wife. A round of applause for all the men in this house. Forget that thing. But because I'm very troublesome, I ask you, sir, did I just see you open the door for your wife? You say, yes, I opened the door. It is because the door is not good. If the door was good, I would have been gone by now. You know, it's not our fault that we're not romantic. It's as a result of how some of you, our fathers here, the way you brought us up in Africa. Because throughout the lifetime that I stayed with my parents in Nigeria, I never saw my father and my mother holding hands walking down the street one day. I never saw my mother and my father hugging each other. I never saw my father and my mother kissing each other. If you see my father and mother relate, you think they are prayer partners or roommates. My father will say, Papa, is that your housemate? I'll be your wife. So I begin to wonder if my father and my mother relate as if they are prayer partners. How did my mother give birth to none of us? How did that happen? I have never found out that the most romantic name an African father can give to the wife is the name of their first child. Mama Kennedy. Mama Kennedy. That's a very romantic name. So I cannot imagine after my father has behaved as if he's a very tough guy. In the night, when he wants to minister, you know what I'm talking about. Oh God. Oh Lord. I can imagine when they're in a room. My father would just say, Mama Kennedy. How are you? My mother would say, Papa Kennedy, I am fine. My father would not say, you know, in the Bible, Sarah and Abraham, they begot each other and they gave birth to children. Can we begot each other? Boring people, all of you. African people, boring. And they gave birth to all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, the last event that I attended in Benin, one of the most interesting places in the Niger Delta, South. Somebody walked up to me in an event like this, and the man whispered to my ear, said, my brother, you will walk. I said, I look at my legs. I said, sure. My legs are complete. I said, my brother, you will walk. I said, I'm already okay. Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 hours of my event, I look for my wallet that has my transportation money. Behold, I walked. So anybody from South tell you something next time, please check yourself. Tell your neighbor, you will walk. Everybody fear now. Everybody fear now. You know? In this country where we find ourselves, in Canada, in America, place after God, there's these people that I respect. Police. Canadian police, American police, they're going to tell you, sir. Nigeria, they go, so you don't know. Sir, yeah, could you sign here, please, sir? They will help you, sir, if you will put your head, sir. You take their joke, next thing, remove your clothes, sir. They put uniform on you. One day I was driving to Dallas from Houston. I was rushing for an event. I was driving 90 on 60. Crazy me. And this police officer pulled me over. And as soon as I went, I said, oh, wow. you smell so good. I like your haircut. I like your African attire. This man was just praising me. At the back of my mind, I was already preparing testimony that I will give on Sunday. That my perfume and my African outfit made me not to have a ticket. After this man has praised me from now to tomorrow, he just says, sir, can you stand here, please? I say, your father. After you don't praise me, finish. American police, they don't get respect. You see, I tell everybody every day, please respect women. If you know you are a man in this place, you want to live long. A round of applause for all the women, please. Okay, clap now. You the form big man now. Clap, oh. If your madam hold you for one corner, you will know. Women are powerful. Listen, let me take it from the top. Women can do anything possible. Oh, you are just clapping now because you realize that, okay. You go and sleep in the garage. I used to have an uncle. Whenever my uncle quarreled with the wife, you know, he refused to eat. That's stupidity. In this country where you hustle, because you and your wife are quarreling, you refuse to eat. For somebody like me, the more I quarrel with my wife, the more I eat. As I'm quarreling, and for what? I don't like the way you talk about it. Hey, I beg, two chicken. Hey, I told you last time, don't talk to me like that. I beg, put 2 beef and 2 shaki. You know, because in this country we find ourselves, if you're not chop, who go lose? They go lose. Then one time, my uncle and my auntie got quarreled, and they quarreled. My uncle refused to sleep on the bed. And then when I was staying with them, I was sleeping in the living room, like some of us did growing up. And the living room is your own bedroom, as somebody who stay with an uncle. So whenever they quarrel, he will leave this bedroom and come and stay in my own living bedroom, you know. My own is living bedroom. In the night, it's my bedroom. In the afternoon, it's living room. So I say, on my couch bed, you know. In the night, it's a bed. In the afternoon, it's a couch. So I said, Uncle, why are you sleeping on my couch bed? He said, your auntie just talked to me the way she likes. I said, so me and I slept on the floor. At about 12 a.m. in the morning, my uncle fell. The next day, the guy had black eye. So when he went to work, his manager asked him, why did you fall? He said, no, I bumped into a wall, you know. So since then, I learned that when I'm angry with my wife, the more I spread on my bed. As we are quarreling, I say, honey, I better shift. Shift. Who bought the bed? It's not me that bought the bed. For what? I will not go and legs. No. And I found that it's only in this country of Canada and America that a woman can slap a man. The man cannot retaliate, especially if you don't have immigration papers. Papers. You humble. You know, when I used to have Nigerian passport with a visa on it, and I travel, to do my job, at the port of entry, I always hear the immigration officer tell the Canadian citizens, the American citizens, welcome home. I begin to wonder, when will I ever hear welcome home? Every time I travel, they see my Nigerian passport visa. Where are you coming from? Even if I'm coming from Canada in the US, did you go to Liberia, Ebola? What do you consider Canada and Liberia and Ebola? As soon as I got my US passport, ladies and gentlemen, I bought tickets to Australia for no reason. Got punished money. I went to Australia, I charged my phone. I came back the next day. As I was coming, with the blue passport in your hand, you have the confidence to slap anybody. That's why America can beat any country, So I was coming and joined, the line in the airport is usually, citizens orders. That orders, a bill and market, they plenty. Citizens, they don't travel too much. I was on that citizen line, I was talking to my fellow Americans, now, for my passport, white people, and my colleagues, right? I saw the immigration officer and I told him, hey, how are you? Confidence, because I hold passport. I said, how are you? He said, fine. I said, it's a job. I said, fine. I said, I've been increased your salary. He said, no. I said, don't worry, we're thinking about it. I said, fellow America, I have your interest at heart, okay? How's your wife? So she's nagging. I said, don't worry about her. I'll give you a Nigerian wife, okay? Give you a Nigerian wife. And after everything, this man said, welcome home. I said, me welcome home. I went back to the line. I did the slow motion. I said, my brother said that. He said that 20 times before I let him go. In this country. And, children, the way we were brought up in South in Nigeria is different from how children are growing up now. Way back in the days, whatever was available was desirable. Are you with me? But right now, you tell your children to go and eat spaghetti or fufu. My daughter said, Daddy, fufu is disgusting. I said, it's disgusting. In our days, when we see pounded yam and soup, big boy. I'm not from the days where you don't eat jollof rice every day. The only day you eat jollof rice in a week is what? On Sunday and on Christmas Day. Now you beg them to eat jollof rice. So no, I don't want. I want ice cream. I want yogurt. One day I want to go to a movie. Coming back late, 10 minutes late to go and pick my daughter from school. You know, if you are late, I don't know how to do here. Over there in the US, it's probably the same. If you are late, you have to now enter the class, show your ID to prove that you're picking when you're born. So now you be the papa. Can you imagine? So I was 10 minutes late, so I went inside the office, showed them my ID to prove that this is my daughter. And I came out, my daughter started giving me, here in America we call it attitude. Area, we call it misbehavior. Started friends, I said, oh, baby, what's happened? What happened, daddy? Baby, he said, oh, daddy, you came late. I said, eh? I do what? He said, you came late. I said, my dear, you are lucky that I came home. My father never came to my school one day. The only time my father came to my school was when we were sharing jollof rice and chicken. My friend entered this class. If you know it, you would trek home. He said, daddy, what is trek? I said, oh, you don't even know what is trekking. Then when I got home, she now said, oh, daddy, I'm so bored because I have one daughter. I just want to play. I said, you want to play? I said, go and play at the backyard. That's why I bought this house. Go and play at the backyard. You know, the Americans put a lot of emphasis on the alphabet R, like favor, you know, on anything that has R or everywhere. So when I came into this country, I just believe that if you put R everywhere, Americans will understand. You know, Africans will like to abuse everything. So I just came, I saw one man in the store, say, hey, how are you? What's your name? Say, the Lord loves you. So I was just saying, everywhere. I didn't know that one Nigerian man has been here for 20 years. He was watching me. And I said, my brother, come. He said, it's too much. You're embarrassing. The whole of Africans, you're embarrassing us in this country. You don't put everywhere, you know. So my daughter now walked up to me and said, daddy, I want to go play. I said, go and play at the backyard. He said, where? I said, backyard. I said, daddy, what do you mean? I said, sure, back of the house, backyard. He said, oh, you mean backyard? I said, okay, how about you speak the grammar and I keep my money? You know, this country. So some of us, I like how we celebrate a day like this where we can celebrate where we came from, because every country that you go, there is always diversity. You know, and I want to give a round of applause. Let's give a round of applause to all the organizers of this event. It is very important for us. My brother, well done, no. Until it be like bomb, when we explode. You know, nowadays, hey, bros, you don't do, I better go. Now, hustle, I can't hustle. Me, I don't call lost. Let me stay away from you. You know, at the airport now, everybody is a suspect. As you're at the airport with my beard, they pull me over 100 times. One time, one security man at the airport said, sir, we're going to have to do a random security check on you. I said, why? He said, it's random. Okay, the thing got me provoked. The man, I said, do you choose to pat down or to walk through the screening machine? Because I was angry, I said, my brother, pat down. And that night before I came, I brought your beans, okra, tapioca, moi moi, ogiri. If I drink tapioca, everything. I said, this man, you are looking for a bomb, but you don't keep up. You go here where? So the man was patting that from the top. He was checking. I said, you are going somewhere. I said, well, get here. I open my leg. This man has the God to stay behind me. As soon as he touched here, oh God, freely I receive. When I release the bomb, the whole computer shut down at the airport. Your father. Sure, you are looking for bomb, Abi? Since then, whenever I'm going to say, my brother, please move. You are cleared. Then one time I was there, the most rugged place for you to, I don't know why you Canadians, Americans give good names to ugly things. Like in America, Canada, we call it fart. It sounds the name cool. No one an ugly thing of fart. In Nigeria, what do we call it? Mess. From the name, you know, say the thing ugly, mess. It's a fart. It's mess, my brother. The most rugged place for you to fart, aka mess, is an aeroplane. Aeroplane, you cannot wind down. So one time I was flying to Alabama. In Alabama, a lot of white people. I was the only black man in that entire plane. And somebody dropped what we call, if you see that, let me smell, if you see that mess can kill a dead man. As soon as that thing dropped, okay, imagine, who were they suspecting? Everybody started suspecting me. Only because they said, no, actually, it's not me. I did not eat yesterday. Then another rugged place for you to drop things, elevator. This one happened to me at my hotel when I was coming here. My hotel is about 5th floor. I know that I'm in 5th floor and I press ground floor coming here. When I got to 3rd floor, I won't lie, something happened. I just drop it as it's hot. I thought nobody would join me again. 2nd floor, I don't know who gave mind to press doors open. Hey, I said, God, who is entering this kind of environment now? So those was 2 white women. As soon as they enter, one faint immediately. The other one started looking at me. Only because it's a mom, I met this elevator like this. And some of you people, you form as if you're not Nigerians anymore. I was the same hotel again. I saw this guy at the lobby area, you know. He looked so built, well dressed, and I just assumed he was a Canadian. So me, I respect myself. And I say, hey, good afternoon. But something keep telling me that this guy be like Niger boy. And I say, hey, bros, Alpha. He said, man, I don't know. I don't understand what he say, man. I said, eh? I said, bros, no verse. I don't know, say be one of them. So I left him. So we started going upstairs. So 1st floor, 2nd floor, 3rd floor. When we go to the 4th floor, I don't know what happened to the elevator. The thing started shaking. So in the middle of the shaking, now I know where my brother come from. As he was shaking, he said, I said, my brother, are you not Canadian man? I'm from Newi. You go Kwanu. Una there? I tell people every day, if you go anywhere, Igbo man no day there, please move. There's no money in that place. I love my Igbo people. Igbo people see opportunity when there is calamity. When people are running away from dangers, Igbo people are moving into that place with solution. Are you with me? And Igbo man cannot come here and be looking for food. No. Igbo man will come here and be, nah man, this light, I can supply it for 50% off. Igbo man, even at the burial ground, Igbo man is discussing business. You know? I went to Alaska. Somebody called me to come and do an event in Alaska. I would think that Alaska, one of the coldest places in the U.S., nobody will be there. Ladies and gentlemen, I had over 500 Igbo people in Alaska. And this Igbo man dedicated 7 clinics one day. A round of applause for Nigerians, ladies and gentlemen. We are everywhere. So I came here to encourage you that we are bringing solution to the world. Even here in Canada, wherever you do, affect your community. As a black man, as an African, it's time for you to stand tall, to let people know that it's not about the color, it's about what you have right here. So one more time, put your hands together for yourself and celebrate yourself tonight. Because if you look at all the field, we are doing very well. Like I said before, we are doing very well. And now, ladies and gentlemen, my father once told me that a rich man, what he defined as a rich man, is a man who has made so much money that the wife cannot finish spending. Did you get that? But a rich woman and a very successful woman is a woman who can find such a man. Okay, you will think about it later when you get home. Then my father once told me that foolishness is when you live in a rented apartment, you are driving 4 cars. That's foolishness. Then he now told me that stupidity is when you go to the Galleria in a shopping mall, you spend $5,000 on clothes and shoes, you have not paid your 2 months rent. Okay, but listen now. True love is when you, as a Nigerian man, you go to an event, they are selling suya. Because you don't have money to buy 2 packs of suya, you buy 1 pack of suya with plenty onions. Your wife will be eating the meat. You as the man, you'll be eating the onions. He said the clear eye. It's clearing my eye. That's true love. But listen to this one. Wisdom is when you, as a young man, you get married to your landlord's daughter. No more rent. That's what I did when I went to Port Harcourt. I was doing my IT in Port Harcourt, and in a church, I had $5 in my pocket, in my hand, to go and give offering. You know that some offering you hold in your hand, you dance more than the offering. I have $5. I was dancing 1,000 naira dance. And in front of me, I saw something that I've never seen before that changed my life. 14 years ago, my life has still changing. As I was dancing with my $5, I saw something. I said, Father, I have seen the back. I don't need to see the front. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how I found my wife. And the back, I see first. And I gave my $5. After 14 years, I'm still possessing. And now I want to go meet my father-in-law in the house, who happened to be an oil and gas, engineer or whatever in Port Harcourt. I enter this rich man's house, wearing something like this you're wearing now. You know some of those rich men that wear their glasses here, and they look at you through here. They ask you your name, you get confused. So I entered this rich man's house. There was no TV in the living room. I'm like, this rich man, multi-millionaire in Nigeria, why can't you afford to have a TV? This man just walk up, pick up a remote control, face the wall, and press the button. The wall turned. 80-inch TV revealed. I said, yay! The man said, my son. I said, yes, sir. I said, have you ever seen this kind of a thing before? I said, if I say yes, I am lying as a Christian. If I say no, I am a bushman. When he asked me, my son, have you ever seen a TV that revealed from the word? I said, Daddy, it is well. It is well, it's not yes. It is not no. And after 14 years, the man will still come and say, my son, is he well? And I tell him, Daddy. And this advice goes out to all the ladies who are a rapper. Please, we are Africans. It is not everything our wife you see on TV, MTV-based, Hollywood movie, you want to try with us Africans. We have our way. Please don't try this with any of us. I traveled one time. I came back home. As soon as I drive into my driveway, there was no light in my entire building. And as soon as I opened the door, I saw yellow candle, blue candle, red candle. As a Nigerian man, when there's no light in the house, what are you thinking about? I said, NEPA. So my wife said, we're going to have candlelight dinner. I said, me, candlelight dinner. The whole light were off. My wife put nice food and light. I said, my dear, please. My father said that the food you cannot eat, don't eat it. I mean, the food you cannot see, don't eat it. I better turn on the light. I said that was not enough. My wife vanished. Enter the room, enter the bathroom, and did this bubble bath. You know bubble bath now? Oh, I said, hey, honey. I said, what? I said, come and enter. I said, me. Enter is, you want to put soap in my eye, be? I said, where I come from? How do we bathe? This is how we bath. This is how we bathe, where I come from. I refused to enter. As if that was not enough. My wife now said, honey, let's try and spice off this marriage. Let's try and do something crazy. I said, honey, be careful what you ask for. My wife wore police uniform. Hokoboko. That I should lie down on the bed. I said, me, I would boy, I should lie down. I said, okay, let me play along. People of God, I lie down on the bed. My wife started bringing rope to tie my hand on the bed. And she was bringing rope. I was bringing cutlass because I don't know her plan. And obviously you tie me there and I take me picture. Facebook, MCPC, exposed. Your work, it will not work. Just give us one pounded yam and a good soup and I'll be happy. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this. Children have a way of telling us that we are still African. Like he was saying before, some of us will come abroad when I begin to feel I'm not Nigerian, and I don't like that country. In case you don't know where you come from, like you said before, look at your Canadian passport or American passport. There's a place that says place of birth. That will tell you where you come from. You will see Newi, you see Abba, or you see it's like a local government. You see Ishan. That tells you exactly where you come from. And now before I start, ladies and gentlemen, I tell people every day, respect women. What did I say? Okay. I'm going to tell you some series of men that women change their life and their life never remained the same. Number one, I'm not going to remember Alma Cain in the U.S. election that wanted to run against Obama. That first time. The man came out successfully. 3 women came out that he collaborated them. If you don't know the meaning, Google it. He did something. The man did not run for election. All right? The next one, I'm not remember Arnold Schwarzenegger, the governor of California State. That one is it was Akwa Ibom Calabar, Ekaite. I was there. He wrote this with him, and that was the end of his career. I'm not for remember. Even because is it because they call it the comedian? That one now go with. I heard that one has got to TB Joshua in Nigeria for prayer. The condition not bend. Okay. Now those of us that go to church, I'm not for remember Samson. Samson in the Bible. One man who can destroy this beauty with one hand. It took one Ishan girl that they gave Brazilian hair to go and ask Samson to know the secret of Samson. They just gave this Ishan girl Brazilian hair, and the girl walked up to Samson and did something very saying, Samson, what is the secret of your power? Samson said, "I'm my hair." They cut here, the man that blunt. The one I don't like at all is Adam. If I catch Adam in heaven, I will slap him. I don't like that man. Because if not, no, look at it. If not because of Adam, we'll not be going to work. Because God gave us a very, created a garden, just stay there, just day, just eat chin, eat pawpaw, eat egusi, eat mango, play with goat, drink apple, eat mango, just playing around, play with animal. But Eve, very smart woman. And I always say W for wisdom, W for women, M for men, and M for what? Madam, now you talk so. Adam was just chilling in the garden. I can imagine him being a Yoruba man. Adamu. And the wife, very smart woman, woke up and said, my husband. Said, what's going on? Said, look at this fruit. If you eat it, you will shine eye. You will see things that you've never seen before. The man, Yoruba man said, for me, look what chop now. Now I give an apple chop. I said, we are naked though. And that's why I know that the first exam humankind has ever failed was in the Garden of Eden. God only asked Adam one simple question. Adam did not even pass it. Adam, where art thou? He said, we are naked. What is the relation between where you are and your state of dress code? And that's the reason why I always wanted to respect me. One more time, let's put our hands together for all the beautiful ladies in this house. As I sign off right now, please, I need us to let's encourage our children to carry on our culture or our cultural values. Because as time goes on, you can bear with me that some of our kids don't even speak our language anymore. Am I right? You feel that it's outdated. It is very important for us to start teaching our kids so that by the time our time, is gone, because our time is going to go, our kids will be able to carry on this tradition. Because one day, there'll be no language anymore. There'll be no tradition. We'll be able just to speak grammar. And I pray that God will help us and help our families in Jesus' name. All right. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I always say this. If the Canadians and the Americans can call the name that they call their food, they can call their wife those names. For example, an American or a Canadian can walk up to the wife and call the wife honey, sugar, sweetie, and the woman is happy. So what stops us, we Nigerians, to call our wife according to the name of our food? For example, now, is that your husband? Bros, is that your wife? You are not even sure again. Bless the married. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, make water. Is that your wife? Let me know. Okay. Just imagine now. God just come back for a wife. Just look at her and say, white soup. Okay, is that your wife? Is that your wife? How many years? Okay, is thinking. Okay, you better answer quick. How many years have you been married? How many years? I thought you said 2 years. 21 years. Okay. I'm going to give you the opportunity. Look at your wife. Think of any Nigerian food that best describe your wife. If you talk anyhow, okay, you will sleep in the garage. I'm warning you right now. So choose a good food that can best describe her. You have to choose. Go ahead. There's one name that you will like. It's okay. Give me that name that best describe Madam. Oh yeah, let's go. Okay, so be careful. Okay, is that your wife? Okay, Madam, are they sharing you? When I go broke, and they share one woman from Canada. Is that your wife? That's your wife. How many years? Wait. How many years? Tell me, I don't trust you. 32 years. Let's give you a round of applause. 32 years, one woman. No easy. No easy. Madam, bless you, like you've been waiting for that name, the way you're smiling. Okay, look at Madam and think of a good, solid Niger food. Augusta simple. Are you ready for this? You're going to hear one of the best romantic things right now. Let's go for it.
My jollof rice, yo.
No wonder Augusta is chopping her anyhow. Let me do one more and I continue. Where's your Augusta? Where's your wife? She should go and walk, Abi. Oh, you are not married. This man is single and he has papers. Is that your wife? Okay. All right. How many years have you guys been married? 8 years. It's still fresh. Fresh. Okay. Look at your wife of 8 years think of a Nigerian food name that best describe her. Don't talk anyhow. I'm warning you. Okay, are you ready for this? Let's go.
I don't want to sleep for garage.
I like your style. You are very careful. Where the Akwa Ibom people? Akwa Ibom, where are they? Where are my Akwa Ibom people? I love those guys, man. Chief, where's your wife? That's your wife? Okay, how many years have you guys been married? 20 years. Give them a round of applause. 20 years. Beautiful. Now, I know Akwa Ibom has one of the richest cuisine in Nigeria. Your food and oh boy. So you're going to have to think of a nice, beautiful Akwa Ibom cuisine that can best describe your wife of many years. Are you ready for this, sir? Let's go. Give me a round of applause. Give me a round of applause. As give us this name. Let's go. What?
Ima.
Ima. Is that the name of a food? Okay, we don't know. I don't trust that guy again. How you call your wife Ima? Is she a man? Okay, I'm suspecting you. You're calling your wife a man. All right, so let me do one more and I hand over. Where's your husband? Bros, I can tell the way you sit down, you paid to marry this woman. You're Igbo, right? From your forehead. Exactly, Igbo man. It's an Igbo man. You know, in Igbo land, normally they give you lists of things that you buy. When I went to marry in the Igbo land, they gave me handout. You cannot marry an Igbo woman and be broke. Are you with me? Because an Igbo woman will nag you into making money. Igbo woman will pray you, gossip you, talk about you until you make money. All right, so think of a nice Nigerian food name I better describe madam. All right, you ready?
My sweet peredo.
Okay, now you go chop more. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is MCPC. I'll see you guys again. I don't want to take too much of your time. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Let's keep promoting African culture. God bless you all.